Hey guys, what's up? It's NuclearVideosHD, and wow, it has been a very long time since I've said that. Um, First things first, I know that this video is very, very, very long overdue, and for that I send you all my deepest, sincerest apologies. Um, I hope you guys can all understand that since the last time that I uploaded on this channel, which was about back in August of 2018, so about 2 years, a little less, there's just been so much stuff going on in my life, so many changes, so many new experiences, new things happening. I guess a lot of steps towards adulthood, I guess, for lack of better words. Not going to go too deep into my personal life and everything that's been going on, although I do believe that you guys do deserve an explanation as to where I've been. So I'm going to give you guys a pretty condensed and appropriate version of what's been going on in my life. Before I get to that, though, I just want to thank a lot of people. If I forget anybody, please just don't take it personally. There's just been so many people. You all have had such an impact on this channel. I just thought that it was only right and fair to thank a lot of the people that made the channel what it is, and made the community what it is, and just so many people that have had an impact on me and an impact on the channel and everything else. So Tapped Out Gaming and Harvey Chilton, two amazing guys. I don't really keep contact with them much anymore these days, but if you guys even remember them, they were two of the original channels with me back in like 2013 when we first started uploading Tapped Out videos and stuff. Obviously, they're not around anymore, but huge thanks to them. They were just really good guys and really helped me out. Some of the other newer channels and stuff that are still currently uploading about Tapped Out stuff, you've got like Ted 2001, Magnus Robber, Lorcan the Hedgehog, DTF128, Dylan Fury. I don't believe he's really doing Tapped Out stuff anymore, but still a very good guy nonetheless. And then obviously you've got all the people from the other social media accounts like Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat. You got MacTan, Tapped Out Iceland, Tapped Out Legend, Johnco1995, Tapped Out Graham, just all sorts of great guys, and I think that you all deserve a quick little thanks. Obviously, again, if I forgot anybody, I apologize, but you all are in my thanks, and I really appreciate everything. And you guys really brought the channel and the community together, and I just don't think it would have been possible without everybody. Not just them, but the subscribers and the followers and just everybody. Huge thank you to you all. So now that that's out of the way, I guess I'll go over a little bit about where I've been. Like I said, a lot of things have been going on in the past 2 or so years since I've uploaded. Like I said, been taking a lot of steps towards adulthood. So for those of you guys that don't know, I'm 22 years old. This is my last semester of college right now, so I'll be graduating in May. I've got a few jobs lined up in Philadelphia, New York City, so obviously a lot of big stuff going on, a lot of decision making, a lot of transitioning from living at home and being a child and playing games and stuff to being an actual adult, and it's just a lot of stuff to deal with. So obviously there just wasn't much time to be uploading onto YouTube and stuff. So that's kind of the personal reasons as to why I have kind of been absent from the channel. Obviously, there's a lot of other reasons, which I'll get a little bit into. I'm not going to really go into a huge rant, and if I do, I apologize, because you guys know that I always kind of just run my mouth and don't stop talking, but YouTube really screwed me. That's probably one of the major reasons. YouTube really has just gone downhill, and I just could not deal with it anymore. And there's just so many different things. I mean, from starters, just looking here onto my uploads and stuff, I mean, my videos weren't the greatest in the world. I mean, I was proud of them. I think I did the best job that I could with such little education in regards to like uploading and computer graphics and editing and stuff. I really didn't know how to do any of that, so I kind of just self-taught myself how to do it all. But the videos I thought were decent, and at least at one point they were, because I had a lot of subscribers and stuff. But towards the end, I was getting view counts of like 466, 246, 298, not even hitting 500 in a lot of areas. And I was starting to wonder, like, why? especially when other YouTubers like Ted and Magnus, who had very far less subscribers than I had, were getting, double or triple the views. And it started to make me think, like, what is happening? Like, is it something I'm doing, or is it YouTube kind of just screwing me? So that was kind of just the conclusion that I came under, was that, YouTube's just broken. And, not to throw blame on anybody else. I mean, probably it was a little bit of my fault as well, but I tried to be consistent with the uploads and stuff, and it just didn't seem to be working anymore. Um, Obviously, I'm not jealous of Ted or anybody else. Even the other guy, Casey Loves Gaming, I think he's still uploading. I mean, they were all just surpassing me with views, and it was just crazy. So, obviously that's just, it's tough to deal with. So, that was kind of just demoralizing, and kind of made me think, like, wow, what's the point? You know? Um, Not only that, but YouTube just has its whole plethora of issues. I mean, I'm gonna go back to my channel real quick. Just the way everything looks here, in my opinion, it's a lot less user friendly than the way it was back in like 2014, 2013. I just don't like the way it looks. I think it looks ugly. I think a lot of the things that they have done have not been in the best interest of the, um, creators and stuff, even though they claim that they are. I think that the more that they've kind of partnered up with all these other third party companies like Google and Apple and everything, I think that the more it's become about, profits and the final numbers and just their biggest subscribers. I mean, PewDiePie and all the other ones, like, I'm sure YouTube really pays a lot of attention to them, but kind of left all of us smaller channels in the lurch. And whether you agree with that or not, that's just my opinion. I have a lot of valid reasons for thinking that. Um, for starters, all my videos basically became demonetized, at least a big chunk of them, or at least a chunk that mattered. Um, right here, we're just going to scroll through, and you can see all these videos that are ineligible for monetization. And a few of these I understand. Some of these, like this one and this one, they had songs, they had copyright claims, and that's fair. I wasn't really ever expecting to make money off of those ones. They were kind of just like, whatever. But then I have a lot of other videos like this one, The Simpsons Tapped Out All In-Game Donut Cheats, or whatever it was, uh, had almost a million views. Literally almost a million views, right? Got demonetized, now ineligible. What's the reason? Oh, none. We just decided not to give you a single reason. Not like this one where there's a copyright claim because I used a song. This one was literally just me giving my commentary. And no matter what I did, no matter how many claims I put in, nobody at YouTube wanted to give me the time of day and listen to me. Same with this one, Three Best Towns and The Simpsons Tapped Out Golden Scratcher and Escalator Nowhere, Popsicle Stick Skyscraper. These three videos, there's no reason why they should be demonetized. This one was literally just me reviewing three of my favorite towns that were in my neighborhood, if I remember. This one was literally just me buying a golden scratcher and scratching it. And then this one was literally just me showing off two of the new buildings that were added to the game. Same with this one. This was just a Springfield overview, no music or anything. Uh, so why these were demonetized are beyond me. And these were big videos too. 280,000, 250, 70,000, almost a million. I mean, these are big videos to get demonetized. Same with ones like this. Like, this is a little probably before a lot of you all subscribe to me, but Pokemon All Pokeballs. Literally just a slideshow of all the Pokeballs that were available in the games. No music, no commentary, nothing. Literally just a slideshow, and it got demonetized. And even says made for kids. So, features like personalized ads and comments are disabled on videos set as made for kids. I didn't set it as made for kids. I don't know why you can't put ads on videos made for kids. It makes no sense to me, but whatever. So, so just dealing with that, and especially not getting a single answer from YouTube as to why this is happening, and pretty much being ignored completely, it just makes you not want to use their platform, and it makes you not want to, be a part of their community, especially when you can tell that they're just not really giving a crap about the smaller channels. And it's become way too much about uh, political correctness and the bottom line, and making sure that all their profits and everything are taken care of. And it wasn't what it once was, is basically what I'm trying to say. So Obviously, the view decline and YouTube's boatload of issues, and not only that, but just the partnerships and everything have just gone downhill as well. If you guys remember, I was partnered with Full Screen a little bit towards the end of my channel. They just decided, hey, you're not really what we're looking for anymore. We're gonna boot you off, and that was it. I didn't do anything that warranted them uh, canceling my contract with being a partner. They just decided one day that they didn't feel like doing it, and that was it. I think that there was some threshold too that you needed to meet, which was like $100 a month. And I think I wasn't reaching that threshold, which is crazy because there was a time that I was making a little over $1,000 a month, and now I was making a little less than 100. But the reason because all my videos were getting demonetized for no reason. So I would have been reaching the threshold if YouTube wasn't screwing me. So I don't know. I'm not going to get on a whole big rant. I just wanted to give you guys that little reason there. Also, the game. I mean, come on. If anybody is still trying to convince me that the game is what it once was, you are completely off base. I'm going through a lot of the recent updates and stuff since I stopped. I believe the last update I did was the Moe's Ark update, and that one was just terrible. There was a lot of crappy updates before that, but that one, it was so repetitive, and the things that they added really were just horrible, and it made me not even want to upload or play the game. So, you know, since then I'm going through. I mean, maybe there's been a few decent stuff added into the game, but for the most part, it's all been repetitive or just stuff that we don't even want, or characters that were in like one episode of the show, and it's just I don't know. It hasn't been what it once was. And as I'm going through, I just see a lot of really boring looking updates that aren't really like eye catching. Like I don't know. And don't get me wrong. Like I've been kind of keeping on top of this list and keeping on top of the updates and stuff since I stopped. So I do know what direction the game has been going in. And I mean, it's clear to the game creators and EA and everybody else that the game is just not what it once was. And I don't really understand why they're adding stuff into the game we don't want, especially when we have a bunch of other stuff over here in the unreleased items page over here. We can see a bunch of stuff. Like, I really wanted this toilet. And the fact that it's been like 8 years since the game came out and we still don't have the toilet, beyond me. I don't know how or why they decided to create it and put the file in the games if they weren't going to use it. And it's just like other stuff like that. And there's just so many times that I uploaded videos and reached out to EA, giving them my opinions and giving them, suggestions on literally what the people want. And they didn't care. They just kept uploading repetitive updates that had 3 acts and prizes and crafting and everything. And it was just very repetitive and just, kind of bad. Um, Not to mention that the game now takes up so much memory. I had to buy a whole new iPad just to even play the game because I literally deleted everything on my iPad Air, which had like, I don't even know, it had a lot of gigabytes and a lot of space on it, but it still needed me to delete every app on there. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to delete like Hulu and Netflix to play this game. Like, the fact that the game is too big to even support itself, I don't know. It was beyond me. Uh, so the events were bad. The memory was just too much. It was just making my iPad and my phone just lag like crazy, and it took too much space. And it hasn't been creative in a long time. And if you feel otherwise, obviously everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but that's just how I feel. And not to mention that the screen recorder that I was using, which was show.tv, if I remember correctly, I don't know what the deal was with that. All of a sudden, one day it stopped working and I couldn't get it to work again. And I, didn't feel like jailbreaking my phone or hacking it to get some screen recorder on there. I mean, I know now there's a screen recorder thanks to like iOS 15 or whatever the hell iOS we are on. But, back in the day, we really didn't have that. So, kind of ranted for a while. I hope you guys all still listen to me. I know that whenever I get behind the camera, I just keep on talking, but I have a lot to say, I guess. So, but those are basically the reasons why I decided not to upload anymore. Why YouTube just wasn't for me, and mainly it was just because of the fact that I'm just growing up. Like I said, I'm 22 now, and I have job offers and stuff that I need to look at. Building my resume, graduating from college. It's just a lot of stuff going on way too much stuff to be dealing with, fighting with YouTube over why my money is, or my videos are demonetized, fighting over YouTube, and, fighting over all sorts of things. It's just very stressful in a time when I need to focus on a lot of other more important things. And the fact that my videos really weren't getting many views to begin with, I just figured that it was time to hand over, you know, the community to other people, other players in it, like Ted and Magnus and Lorcan, and even Casey Loves Gaming, if he's even still around anymore. So, but that's pretty much where I stand with the entire thing. So I apologize again that this took really long to upload. I should have uploaded my official retirement as soon as I retired. I know it took almost 2 years. Like I said, though, I've just been really busy, and I'm sure you guys are all hearing about this coronavirus epidemic that's going on, or pandemic, or whatever. Kind of kept me quarantined into my house, so I had really no choice but to go over everything that I've been meaning to do over the past couple years. Paint or fix something, and I just decided, you know what, it's time that I upload my retirement video and just get it out of the way, because I think everybody's waited long enough and everybody deserves to have an explanation as to where I went and what happened. So as I'm looking through this, I have 8 videos here that don't have thumbnails, and it's kind of making my OCD go crazy, so I'm probably going to fix those up, so my channel might look a little different after uploading this. So I don't know. There's really not much else to say. I really want to keep talking because I don't want my channel to come to an end, but that's really, really where it needs to be. And I kind of forgot to mention that, people are, I don't know. I don't really think YouTube's what it once was. I think a lot of people are moving on to like Snapchat and TikTok and all these other things, and I just don't think people are really as invested in YouTube as they once were. So, it's a sad chain of events here that has led us to this point, but it is what it is. But let's keep it all positive. I mean, I really did enjoy my channel. I enjoyed the time that I had. I enjoyed talking to everybody, and I still get all the comments, and I still get all the the notifications from people that still interact with my channel. Shockingly, people still subscribe and still comment and like and everything, so it's not like it's dead completely. And I'm not going to delete it or anything or sell it. It's still going to be here. But you know I've just kind of been observing everything from the outside, not really interacting much, and it's been the way it's been. But um, so altogether, almost hit 8 million views. I think my peak was almost 24,000 subscribers before people started to disappear. Uh, 5 years, I have over 800 videos, all sorts of just crazy different achievements, which I want to show you this real quick too, if I could find it. Yeah, I made this too recently. This is just sort of like a little thing that I'm gonna print out and kind of keep with me. It kind of just shows all my different little, accomplishments on YouTube and Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter and everything. So just a cool little thing that I can keep as a reminder of this channel and of everybody, and just of the amazing memories and of the amazing people that I met along the way. So I know this was kind of long, and if you guys are still here, I really do appreciate it. You guys are just amazing. This channel and the community has always just been so amazing, and you guys have been there for me the entire way, and I literally cannot appreciate that anymore. So I guess that's it, and I'm going to sign off, and this is going to be it, my official retirement from this channel, from Nuclear Videos HD, and from everything in between. So, again, thank you all for being there with me. Very much appreciate it all, and who knows, maybe in the future I'll have something to upload, or, something will happen, and I'll come back into the limelight here, but until then, I will see you all later. If you still are, keep on tapping. And as always, everybody, peace out.